morning everybody, welcome in. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy and this is your morning message tarot reading for Thursday the 9th of June 2022. I nearly said 2021 then, for 2022. Okay, so welcome in. We have some astrology today. The moon is going to be in Libra all day today, and it's going to form oppositions with Jupiter, with Mars, and with Chiron. God, I can't speak today. So we have the energy and the motivation to hit some healing work on old wounds, to bring about more balance and harmony into our everyday life. So nice energies to work with. Let's do some cards and see what the cards have to say about the situation. I'm going to start off with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. 3 cards, just see what the general influences of today are. So what do we need to know for today? The 9th of June 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give us to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Oops. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective for today, the 9th of June 2022. Messages from Spirit, please. What do we need to know for our highest and greatest good? One more. Okay, there we go. Let's see, what do we need to know? So, okay. At the bottom of the deck we've got mending. Okay, bit of wound healing, anybody? And then we've got new life. And between worlds. Okay, so what we're doing, what I said with the astrology, we're mending old wounds, doing the healing work, and it will lead to a new life, new beginning, an evolution for us as we heal those wounds. But as we're going through the healing, then we can find ourselves sort of between worlds, going forward, and we go into the 5D full colour world and everything's wonderful, and then we slip back into the 3D and it's all a bit grey and blur. And it's like, as we're going through healing, and this is a general influence out in the world at the moment as well, this year is about that evolution, and we don't just do it all in one step. We take steps forward and then we slip back, and then sort of we pick ourselves up again. And it can take quite a while until we are fully immersed in the new energy. So, yeah, just keep working on it. That's what I'm doing. Let's do some tarot. Let's see what the tarot has to say. So today we're using the Light Seers Tarot. And let's just see, what do we need to know for today? The 9th of June 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know for today? What do we need to know? Messages from Spirit for the collective for our highest and greatest good. So one's dropped out there. What do we need to know? 9th of June 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. So let's see where we are. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Wands. We have Temperance. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Seven of Wands. It's all very wandsy today, isn't it? And we have the Eight of Cups, Four of Wands, the Magician, King of Wands. At the bottom, we've got the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords, the Devil, the Two of Cups, the Tower, the Queen of Pentacles, and 8 and the 6 and the 9. Oh my God, we could do it right. Okay, this, we have a little story here. I can see. Just going to pull these out. Okay, and this is about today's healing energies as well. Okay, and the card that fell out above the Hermit. Okay, I see the story now. So basically, the card that fell out, we have the Hermit. Okay, the Hermit is about going inside and connecting to our inner light, our inner wisdom, inner power, and our inner truth. Okay, so that's the general, that's like a over. This is sort of the subconscious stuff going on around here, but this is like an overview of everything. Okay, so we're feeling overburdened. We've taken too much on. We've said yes to too many things. We're carrying too much crap, and some of it we need to let go of. Okay, so yeah, the 10 of Wands, normally is figure carrying all the 10 wands and trying to do too much and is overwhelmed and completely lost in it. And the way to go forward is to connect inside, release what is no longer needed, and just carry the one wand. Okay, how we've got here is because we're on a journey to find balance. We have Temperance. We're wanting to balance our energies. This is, although it's the Sagittarius card, for me it's also a bit, it talks to me of being about Libra as well, the balancing of the energies, Libra being the scales and everything, balance and harmony within our lives. So yeah, we're trying to get ourselves into balance, but we're overwhelmed with too much stuff. When we go inside with the Hermit and connect to ourselves, we want to connect to the Page of the Page of Wands, a new inspiration, a thing, a small thing that we can grow. We can let go of all the other things we're trying to do and trying to carry, and just build a foundation on one inspiration, one inspiring message coming in. Okay, the message from Spirit is about, again, this and this really tying in together for me today. In the Hermit card, you can see the golden light coming from the core of the person there, and in the Seven of Wands, we've got the same light emanating from the solar plexus. As we come into that balance, as we harmonise that and connect into our inspiration, our light, and then we can form a bubble of protection. That light grows, comes out from our centre, filling our whole being, filling our whole aura, and it acts as protection against the world, against the wands. So in here, you know, we're taking on everybody's wands, and we're overburdened, and it's too much for us. When we connect into our solar plexus, our light inside, our truth, then we form this protection around us that protects us from other people's wands. Those wands could be other people's expectations of us, or what the world at large wants us to do and take on, and how the world at large wants us to be. So by looking after ourselves, by going inside, connecting to our energy, forming this bubble around us, it protects us. And we come to the Eight of Cups. We can walk away. We can walk away from all that stuff, all that burdening, because we're secure in ourselves. We're refreshing ourselves. We're invigorated with our own energy. We're not looking to the outside world to provide that for us. The three clarifiers from up here, we have the Four of Wands, the Magician, and the King of Wands. So again, we've got more wands. We're passing through the 1111 portal, the energies. We're leaving an old paradigm behind and moving into a new paradigm where we're in our own power, we're manifesting our power. And that's reflected by these two cards. The Magician, who manifests heaven on earth, and the King of Wands, who stands, sits, or moves forward with his own power. From the centre, this is all about moving from our centre, connecting to our power, moving from our centre in our power, walking away from external shoulds and coulds and blah blah blahs. But as we move into this energy, it gives us clarity with the Ace of Swords, connecting to our truth. Get rid of all the surplus thoughts, old stories and things like that we get from other people with the Queen of Swords. We're not being holden to other people's chaos and things like that. So I got a couple of bites. A mosquito got into my pyjamas last night. It's given me a couple of bites and they're just really irritating. So anyway, back to the reading. So yes, we're able to clear away the devil and the temptation, the old thought patterns, old beliefs, the old way of living. And we do that by connecting to our hearts, connecting to love, our inner fire, our inner emotional strength, and oneness. Okay, we bring into harmony the divine masculine and divine feminine within ourselves, and bring ourselves into harmony. Okay, and that causes the past to fall away. Sudden change. I mean, sort of in 5D reality, things can happen instantly or very quickly when we get into the right vibration. So things can fall away very quickly when we do this work. So then we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, patiently showing up and doing the work. These come up so often, and I know it can sound boring, and we all want everything to miraculously happen, but it's about patiently working through this stuff. I said at the beginning about sort of we can be a long time in between worlds, and we go backwards and forwards, and we just have to, when we slip back into the old paradigm, when we slip back into being sort of concerned in the 3D existence and things like that, we pick ourselves up, continue on with the work, showing up every day, until the Six of Wands, victory. We overcome eventually. But yeah, it can be sudden change both ways. You can be going along sort of in your power, in your energy and everything, cool, la-da-da-da, everything's fine. And then something will suddenly, spook you or happen, and it will throw you back into the 3D, and all the old patterns and things show themselves again, and pick yourself up and start again, working again. But eventually you will come to the Nine of Pentacles, independence, self-confidence, being in your own power, independence, the sort of, you know who you are, and you're no longer codependent on other people, and you can meet other people as an equal when you're in your power and everything. This is the new life we're working towards. And then, you know, as we have that independence, it opens our heart. It opens our heart to ourselves, the divine gift of love for the universe, as we see ourselves as love, as worthy, as enough, as part of the whole, and that opens up other relationships and partnerships and things too. So it's this continuous journey. It can sometimes feel like you've been doing this forever. I sometimes feel like that. And sometimes when I find myself slipping back and I have to go take some time out, go into myself, connect in again, and then can start moving forward. And gradually over time we get further and further into the new paradigm, and we're more comfortable in there, and it's stronger within us and around us, and we can spend more time there and get more into that energy, so we're less likely to slip back. But the key to it all is the healing at the centre of it, going at the centre of it all, going into yourself and doing the inner work. And it's always worth it. So that's today's message, that's today's energies. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope some of it resonated. If not all of it, then, you know, even if it was just a sentence that resonated for you, then I'm glad I could deliver that to you. If it did resonate for you, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please email me at the email address below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful day, and until tomorrow then, thank you for watching.